Emily Maitlis has come under fire for stating she'd be happy to pay the BBC licence fee 5 times over. Back in April, the government announced that the cost of a TV licence would increase by £5.50 to a staggering price of £180 a year. The change was met with immediate fury from Brits as the cost of living crisis continues to impact families up and down the country. Last Monday, June 15, the former Newsnight presenter took a veiled dig at her former employer, claiming the corporation is not good at holding on to good people. "I remain a huge fan of the BBC. It'd be lost without it. Radio 4 is still a daily habit, a comfort blanket and a source of joy. Simultaneously, I'd say that it's undeniably easier to work as a journalist from outside of the BBC. When your salary isn't being paid directly by the public, when you don't have every editorial decision, every perceived bias, weighed against the fact that people are compelled to fund you." It didn't take long before readers flocked to X, formerly known as Twitter, to share their thoughts on her explosive comments. Many viewers were quick to call out the broadcaster for her comments in the height of the cost of living crisis. One user penned, "Nonsense, Emily. Start fining those who don't pay and get the BBC defunded properly." Fed up with this? Another agreed, "The BBC are revolting," as a third chimed in with, "She's just lacking horns." Ms. Maitlis remains one of the corporation's most recognizable former faces after fronting major political coverage and conducting the explosive 2019 Newsnight interview with Prince Andrew that marked the former Duke of York's fall from grace. It comes as the corporation implements sweeping, multi-million-pound cost-cutting and restructuring to save £500 million. This includes cutting 2,000 jobs across the company over the next 3 years. Last week, the corporation announced 550 job cuts in news, nations and TV and radio content as part of its first stage in its cost-cutting plan. In an email to staff, interim CEO of BBC News, Jonathan Munro, outlined the proposals, including ending Radio 4's The World Tonight, and reducing the number of permanent presenters on Today from 5 to 4 from September, with a single anchor on Saturdays. BBC One's Breakfast will no longer be shown on Sunday morning from September, and the production teams making Sunday with Laura Quainsberg and Newsnight will merge. Munro said the proposals announced on Wednesday, June 24, include 200 job losses in the news division, resulting in savings of £25 million. Some TV production at weekends will be shared across the news channel and BBC One bulletins, with a review of the chief news presenter roles to balance audience needs with the best value for money. Several other Radio 4 programs will also end during the next year: The Midnight News, Money Box Live, Antisocial, The Law Show, and Crossing Continents. On the World Service, The Inquiry, The Conversation and The Fifth Floor will end.